When is it going to stop? When will the lies stop? A message for women. I was reading this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's very eye-opening about what information is kept from us. You know, it's ironic that, Shira does call herself a financial advisor. However, it's all about getting a rich man. There's no mention of, having your credit right, owning property, stocks, bonds. It's time for us to use our brain. A man is not the end all be all. Like, aren't we tired of being lied to? Women, aren't you tired of being lied to? Aren't you tired of it? We've been lied to since we were born. We've been lied about what our purpose is here. We're not just baby making machines. We're so much more than that. We've been lied to about what is really important in the world. We've been lied to about what all these holidays really mean, what they really stand for. At this point, I say, forget Christmas, forget Thanksgiving. I'm tired of celebrating things that have to do with evil and the demise and killings of other people. Like, aren't you tired of lying, living a lie? I know I am. It's not doing anything good for me, living a lie. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid of anything or anyone. And I'm tired of being so brainwashed by the media, by everything on the internet. It's all an illusion. People on the internet who are just money hungry. Our parents who didn't know any better. Less educated than us almost. The stupid school system that's not teaching anything about your credit score. They don't teach you anything about money, finances. They don't teach you anything about owning real estate, owning property. They don't teach you anything about how the real world works. And I can't do this anymore. Slavery never ended. It just got watered down. And it's called a 9 to 5. It's your job. Or you have a boss. You get permission. Hey boss, can I go see my family on vacation? Like a little slave? That's disgusting. That is no way for a human being to live. This whole system is gross. And, it's the more I learn about my history, the more I learn about the truth, the more I learn about what these holidays means, what we are celebrating, the more I learn about what is real power. Why are we wasting our time working for other people? How much of our life are we going to give away to other people? It's funny because if you're a woman out there who is following the Level Up community and advice and, you're talking about Dusty's this, Dusty's that, you have no right to call any man a Dusty when your finances are not in order, when you don't have a plan for your life, if you don't own any property, if you're not in a position of power in this world, with or without a man. You are dusty yourself. And I'm saying that because I realized, I am dusty. I made my video. I am a loser. I made that video. Why? Because I am honest with myself. I'm being real with myself. I can go meet a rich man who wants to take care of me tomorrow. Oh, great. You think that's the end all be all? I still have no property in my name. If he wants to give me that, oh, great. But what are the chances? What are the chances? I'm not saying it's not possible, and I am open to receive, but what are the chances? I mean, that's going to be like quite the gamble. And it might not end up in your favor in the end. It might cause you more stress than if you were to just utilize your own power, your own will, and, get your finances in order so you won't be so desperate for a man, or any of us won't be desperate for a man. Hell, if we get our own shit together, have our own rental properties, buy our own real estate, own our own businesses, multiple businesses, have multiple streams of income, we might not even want a man at the end of the day. This book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I was recommended this. I was listening to Shira, and, she said Dusty shouldn't even be worrying about a woman when they don't have their money up. And the same rules apply to women in this day and age. Why are we even thinking about dating or going out when you don't have your stuff in order? We are just as dusty. We are just as dusty if we don't have our life in order. And it starts with us. We can't, sure, it worked for some girls. I hear a lot of girls who are broke, they met a rich man, and, they had their fairy tale life. That's what they're saying. If they're being honest, we don't know. But I feel in my soul, in my heart, that women, we need to take back our power. We need to stop giving away our power in every category. So what if a rich man comes along? What do you have before he was there and after he's there? Do you have property in your name? Do you have multiple streams of income to where if he lives or dies, you're still going to be okay? I shouldn't have to pick up a book by a guy named Rob to learn this. I am so upset that this is not taught in schools. What the hell are we doing? We spend decades in school and don't learn shit. And we come out with debt? That's fucking bullshit. I come out owing some stranger loans when I don't even learn shit. I don't even have shit that is $31,000 worth of student debt. The fuck? When are we gonna wake up? This is crazy. This is crazy. Is this what it means to be an American? I don't want anything to do with it. And then learning about history on top of that, and oh my God, I am so filled with rage. And yeah, I found this book because Shira recommended it for the Dusties. I was like, you know what? I don't even care about dating anymore. I just want to focus on myself. I just want to focus on myself. And that has always been my underlying feeling, that I want to focus on myself. That was my core desire, to focus on myself. However, I got distracted and I acted out of fear. I didn't know if I could do it myself. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know. Nor did I have an example, or if I wasn't taught. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. We have Google. We have Google. And the fact that, us having Google, access to the internet, so much information, there's no excuse why it took me to read this book to figure out that I need to not rely on one income and not work a 9 to 5 my whole life with nothing to show for it. I've met so many older people who bragged about working a job until they died. And I thought in my head, like, damn, that would never be me. That would never be me. But you know, what makes me more upset is that I just feel like there are, you know, so many lies and programming out there that intentionally does the dirty work for them in society to pull the wool over women's eyes. So if we find out all of this information too late, by the time the big dogs got all the money, and then the world's at such a disimbalance where women as a collective don't have as much money, things go haywire, they turn the gun on us. They say, hey, I have all the money, I got all the power. Money is power. And we've only got half of what they got. What's gonna happen? And how the hell did we let this happen? But hey, we don't have anyone to blame at the end of the day, you know? This book has always been in Barnes and Nobles. I used to spend hours in Barnes and Noble in high school. And did I ever pick up this book? Nope. Nope. I don't have anyone to blame but me. But why? Why? It was fear. I don't know why I was so afraid of money, or thinking it would just fall in my lap. We gotta get out of these delusions. I don't want any other woman out there wasting her time, you know, struggling in this world for money, wanting to rely on a man. Just because it worked for the next chick doesn't mean it will work for you. You know, we have to, and even if it did work for you, you still should have multiple streams of income. You still should be out there, you know, how can I make money? How can I make passive income to where you don't have to show up at a 9 to 5 still? And I got overwhelmed reading this book. Like, I had to stop, and then I just started crying because I was like, why did it take me this long to pick up a book like this? And in the back of my mind, I always told myself, you know, I'm going to learn all about finances. But you know what it was? I had to spend so much time building up my self-esteem. You know, if you're a woman of color, and if you come from a place where you were surrounded by people who didn't uplift you, you have such an unfair disadvantage in this world like no other. And I'm not being a victim here. I'm just being a realist. I had no idea. When I heard people say life isn't fair, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Why are they being so negative? But now that I'm living it and I see things for what they are, like, damn girl. Like, I got life on level 100 hard mode. Like, what the fuck? And then people just want to make it harder and harder and harder and harder. They're like, oh, she went through all of that, let's throw something else in her way. That's all right. I won't stop fighting. I am fighting tooth and nail to get everything I want, everything I deserve, and more. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. No more nice girl. My energy is not for free. My time's not for free. Nothing. I'm not nice anymore. We don't have time to be nice. We got to play catch up. We have to learn what people have been learning at 14. It's ridiculous. Really ridiculous, you know. How powerful must we be? How powerful must we be? I really want to find out. If all of these obstacles have to be put in our way, if all of these people have to keep us in the dark, keep us hush hush, all of these programs that are intentionally put out there in the media to intentionally keep us down, all of these things in the food, water, just all of this bullshit. If it takes all of that to keep this illusion of maybe a hierarchy, I don't even know what the hell to call that bullshit. If it takes all of that, I am so excited to see what I can do. I am so excited to witness my full potential. Because I'm tired of being lied to. I am so tired of being lied to. I'm tired of people trying to shit on me. I'm tired of people trying to keep me in the dark. I'm tired of being left out of the winning team. I'm just tired of it. Tired of not feeling in control of my own life. I'm no longer afraid. I'm not afraid of finances. I'm not afraid of looking at my credit score and realizing it's not where I want it to be. I'm not afraid of looking at my bank account. Because I have $118,000 in there regardless how much I spend, right? We need to stop. All I see on the YouTube feed is the talk about the trophy wife. Let's get real with each other. Forget that mess. Stop the gossip. Let's talk about what really is in the way of us thriving. How can we come together as a community of women and get our money up before it is too late? The world is getting crazy. People are trying to control our vaginas. The most powerful thing we have that gives us that wisdom and intuition. They've already crossed the line. If they think they can do that, what else is next? Stop talking about the trophy wife. Stop talking about the rich man. Stop talking about just all of this bullshit. Let's focus on, taking back control of our power. Let's focus on, what's really important. I have my health together. If you don't have your health together, that's number one. Find out how you can get healthy instead of eating all of this geo-engineered bullshit they're trying to kill you with. Let's find out how we can generate multiple sources of income. There's so many Facebook groups out there that I'm a part of, and I'm learning stuff every day, and I'm so angry that I never prioritized this. I thought it was all about, looking your best and getting spoiled. Yeah, that's great. But we need to be able to do this with or without a man, especially now in today's society. Shira is decades older than some of us, and the world is changing. We need to take control of our finances. Money is power. That is like the number one thing that we need to get together. I don't know about you girls, but half of the time, I have never in my life met a man generous enough who's just like, oh, you need financial assistance? Let me help you. At what cost? Not even my own daddy. I mean, yeah, he spoiled me as a child, but later on he was like, where's my money? Like, he expected me to give him something. So, I mean, you're in the age where you have so much power to where you don't have to negotiate with no man for nothing. Like, do you realize that? Do you realize that? It's quicker. Sure, it's quicker than putting in the work yourself. But what is the trade-off? Is the trade-off worth it? Is the trade-off worth it? Is the energy exchange worth it? Is the telling all your family you have a man, somebody to bring around holidays, a few days out the year worth it? I just want women to get real with themselves and tune in into their intuition to find out what do they have to do to give them that innate safety, that innate strong foundation, not with the help of anyone else? Because whatever somebody helps you with, they can take it away. We're powerful enough to give what we need to ourselves. And I'm not saying don't get any help. That's not what I'm saying. Of course, we love help. That would be great. But just don't give all your power away. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let them, give you the whole cake and expect, then they're going to turn around and be like, okay, what are you going to do for me? Like, that's disgusting. If you can find a loving person that can, be generous and selfless and not want you to, wither yourself away or shrink yourself at their expense, then that is great. Other than that, we need to step up to the plate. We need to take full responsibility of what is going on in the world, because we're about to get knocked off our throne. Don't you see? They're coming for our throne. And I can't just sit back and allow this. And if you're not angry with what's going on in the world, you need to wake up. You need to open your eyes and realize that they're coming for everything you stand for. So I just wanted to say that.